Hey guys, what's up? I am bored now, coming to you from my hotel room in Australia. How glamorous, right? So, of course, I am currently away, which means I will have to catch up on the latest episodes and the final episodes of the White Lotus Season 3. So, if you have seen the latest episode, please keep it spoiler free in the chat. But this is a video of me speculating about what could happen in the final episodes and how I think Piper could become a surprise victim, because not many people seem to talk up the chances of that prospect, but it's an outside chance compared to some character. I just have a feeling there could be something a little ironic and quite tragic about if they went down that path, partly because Piper is one of the few characters who you generally would care about and have sympathy with on the show, and maybe not the most interesting character compared to some of the others, like the Jason Isaacs character, the Parker Posey character, Walter Goggins, his girlfriend Chelsea. But yeah, she is one of the few who you would say is quite a sweet natured person, and is quite sympathetic because of her circumstances. I'll just say, if you want more content like this, then please like this video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Piper's spiritual journey this season has been in complete contrast to her family and their whole lifestyle, and as a result she's quite sympathetic because of how young she is and the way she's trying to find her own path in the world in quite formative years. So you can really see the isolation. I actually think the character and the actress in particular gets underrated. Like, she doesn't get talked about enough. I can agree that probably she's not a standout character compared to the others, and doesn't always get as much screen time as some of the others, but I do think the actress does a good job, and you do need the more everyday sympathetic characters like her. But because of this dynamic with her and her family, where she seems the closest to her younger brother, but even that thing seems a bit on the edge because he is sort of drawn reluctantly into the world with Saxon, and we know about his hidden sexuality, which was pretty much confirmed a couple of episodes ago. But they at least seem to have quite a close bond. But I'm wondering if it would be quite tragic if it would take something so tragic like Piper getting caught in the crosshairs of something or other for her family to actually like really care and give a damn about her. It just could be a surprise development in the back half of the season, which maybe people wouldn't be seeing. There has been some natural sibling rivalry as well with the older brother Saxon, and I'm wondering about if he secretly cares about Piper more than he's letting on, beyond the fact that they are siblings, so there's a little bit of he looks out for her in some ways, but it is very like begrudging. But I do wonder if something with their rivalry could spark off and lead into something a little bit darker. When the family is put in jeopardy, like, is someone going to come for the father, Timothy? It does feel like there's maybe potentially two big incidents at the end of the season. There's whoever's going to be the one to get shot and killed, and then there's the Timothy stuff, with many speculating that he could be arrested on the spot in Thailand. Someone could come for him. So I do think it's a long shot with Piper, but I just, something about her and her storyline makes me feel that it would leave quite a big mark if she was a surprise casualty this season. In a similar way, you would worry about the seemingly innocent hotel worker Moog, as her love interest for the season, Gotek, seems to be getting further and further into harm's way, and will she get caught in the crosshairs? We know he has responsibilities, we know he has access to firearms. There's this idea of, does he have the lethal instinct that maybe his employers expect at times? And you just wonder, with them getting closer, could that put Moog into harm's way? I suspect in some ways she's not a big enough character to be killed off, because compared to many of the others, she hasn't really got that much screen time. I think they're working around the fact this is first appearance as an actress, and I think she does fine. You know, for a first-time actor, I think she is quite good on the show. She does tug at the whole old heartstrings, so it would be sad if it was her. But for impact, I don't think she's a big enough impact. Speaking of Moog, I heard today this theory. I just saw an image online that she could be like the villain, and that's something I can't really see at all. I can't really imagine Moog as a villain, but that's something that was put out there today. And another big candidate is obviously going to be Chelsea, Rick's girlfriend. Her luck run out, will third time not be the charm, because she's had two close brushes with death. And that's why I don't think it will be her, because I think they leaned into that quite heavy earlier in the season, and a lot of people quite fancy Rick as like a logical victim if he keeps going down the path he is. And I'm just rooting for like them to be the couple that survived the season, like Rick and Chelsea, to like move on with their lives, go into the sunset. Maybe Rick will make the bold choice and not go through with exactly what he's planning, and he makes a U-turn. I could see that as a dramatic thing, but all signs are pointing towards Rick being one of the firm favourites to go. Chelsea probably by association is put in harm's way, but I think one way or the other she will be okay. Fortunately, if Rick does go, I could see her really selling how upset she is, because she clearly does love the guy. So I think Chelsea will be okay, but I can see why a lot of people are thinking she could be the victim. So as I said, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Like, what do you think Piper's role could be at the end of the season? Do you think she could become a surprise victim in the White Lotus? And let me know if you want to see more videos of this kind. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll see you soon.